Well, the Girl Can Cook Memorial Run is coming up, and we're going to give you all the details about how you can help out. Because joining us today to tell us more, we've got the organizer of Girl Can Cook Memorial Run, Danielle McClure. She's also the cousin of someone who sparked this event. She was killed by domestic violence, Amy. And then we have Olivia DePalma, mobile advocate and outreach coordinator with Crossroads Crisis Center, and we're going to learn how they're going to benefit from the run. So thank you both for coming today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so Danielle, let's get a little bit of background. It's fun to hear Girl Can Cook Memorial Run because your relative Amy loved to cook, but unfortunately she died because of domestic violence issues. Give us some background about Amy. Tell us more about her.
Amy Market Jorgensen. She's a 1997 graduate of Lima Senior High School. Was killed 11 months ago in an act of domestic violence in Virginia. And her passion for cooking and her passion for running and her passion for non-for-profits really is what led to this. And we wanted to do something, have an organized event where we can remember her, but also help others to hopefully be able to escape a life of domestic violence. So we partnered with Olivia and Crossroads Crisis Center, and that brings us to our first event, which we hope is the first of many.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So I imagine that you and the family never thought domestic violence was going to affect your family like this,
No,
did you?
Total shock, and took us by complete surprise. And she left behind 3 children of various ages, and they're still trying to find their way in this world and work through it. But thankfully, with the help of their family, they're able to do that and just all kind of bonding together.
Right, yeah. And Olivia, you hear that a lot through Crossroads Crisis Center,
Yes.
these domestic violence situations, right? And you never want it to end up like Amy, but it does even locally, doesn't it?
Yes, all the time. Amy is just kind of a representation of how these situations are deadly. They are lethal. This is a reason why we have things like lethality assessments to, see how dangerous these relationships are. Even if it's just verbal abuse, these can escalate. Domestic violence is all about power and control, which is why these situations are so dangerous, because oftentimes it is when the survivor is leaving or planning to leave that these incidences eventually lead to death.
And sometimes people, they know they're in a situation, but they think, oh, it'll be all right, we can get through this, maybe it'll get better. I assume that's some of the things you hear that keeps people in the situation, in their homes.
All the time. I could give a year-long seminar class on why individuals don't leave and not cover everything. There's religious components, social components. Maybe they have children with the abuser. What happens to the children? I'm the barrier that protects the children. And it can even be, I think my love can change them. We were happy once, maybe we can be happy again. But unfortunately, it's never the survivor's fault. The survivor, unfortunately, cannot stop this abuse. It is in charge of the abuser to face the fact that they're the ones in the wrong. And the sad fact is that they won't. They'll never accept accountability for it. And so unfortunately, there is no way for the abuse to stop.
Right, yeah. All right, so we realize that these situations happen. Unfortunately, we want to do some good with Amy's life and situation. So let's talk about the run. It's coming up on May 18th. So you need a lot of things, right? Sponsors and runners. So tell us what you need for us.
So we're still accepting sponsors and raffle donations. We have an email address, girlcancookmemorialrun@gmail.com, where individuals can reach out and touch base with us. Individuals can sign up for the race now on the website, all the way up to they can sign up in person the day of the event. It is a 5K or a 1 mile. You can choose either one.
I like that there's a choice.
Yes, you can do it virtually or in person here at Froat Park in Lima. Or you can, and some will race and some will walk, which is totally acceptable. The more the merrier. It will be a family-friendly event. We have lots of people who will be bringing their children, which is perfectly fine. Right. We want to bring in as much awareness as we possibly can and help those in the area that to live a life free of domestic violence.
Right, yeah, it's nice to do it in Amy's honor,
Yes.
and whatever money raised gets to go Crossroads. So
Yes.
that's why people need to step up. Let's get some donations, some sponsorships, raffle prizes.
And
Thank you.
even donations, if anybody would like to bring donations the day
That'd
of.
be great. All right, thank you both for coming today, raising
you for having
awareness,
us.
and we hope
Yes.
the run is great on May 18th. There's the information on the screen. Thank you, good.
Thank you.
All right, don't go away. We'll look at the weather forecast next.